to the new tutorial for Doriflow Advanced version. I'll be showing you how to set up a case for a Mixamo, a rigid cube, a cloth, and a granular faces. So in here, I have a Mixamo figure that I downloaded from the website. Also a rigid cube, and another cube that I assigned it to be granular face. For a cloth face, it will require just a little bit more action that I'll show you now. So you can add a plane, rotate it 90 degrees, scale it up. Then you can go into Doriflow, assign it as a cloth, and go into edit mode, subdivide it a few more times. Then remember to go into the vertex mode and choose a multiple vertices like this. Then you go back to the cloth panel and pin selected. Then you see 22 vertices pinned, which means that when you run the simulation, those vertices will not be able to move. Then you exit the edit mode. Next, you can click on the Mixamo body and go to Doriflow, assign it to be animated figure. And from here, you can export a deforming motion manually, or you can click escape, go back to Mixamo and force re-export. So if this way, every time you click compute physics, it will automatically export a deforming motion. And you basically finish the scene setup for this case. Then we go back to the main, and in the Doriflow Advanced version, you will also have the solver panel for every single face. And also now, you have the coupling and the interaction panel, which will unify a variable for every single face interaction. So for example, because we have a rigid and the cloth face in the scene, so you find a rigid cloth coupling interaction. With the stiffness variable, we just define how strong the interaction between the two faces. And also the friction parameters, same thing for between the grain and the rigid. And after you compute the physics, go back to the main. Now you can import all the particles, and then you can start to import the mesh for the according phase, such as the granular mesh, rigid, and the cloth mesh. So then you will have like DF mesh for the cloth plane, the particle for the granular phase, and also the rigid mesh. And that's it.